Well, right now, state lawmakers are holding their second of 3 hearings addressing police and criminal justice reform ahead of a special session on August 18th. CBS 6's Shannon Lilly has been listening into that hearing and joins us live. Shannon, what are the big takeaways so far?
Well, Rob, right now that hearing is still ongoing, but we have heard from criminal justice advocates, reform advocates as well, who are addressing delegates here at the Capitol virtually. Now, as you said, this is the second of 3 hearings that is going to be taking place over the summer. Today's hearing is focusing on police training and mandatory minimums when it comes to specific charges in the state of Virginia. In regards to those mandatory minimums, we've heard from Ashley Nellis with the Sentencing Project. She argues that mandatory minimums don't work as intended and have led to an unfair justice system here in Virginia that's exasperated racial disparities and led to a bloated prison system. She also argues Virginia has far too many mandatory minimums, with 40 of the 200 of them related to drug charges. Now, as for police training, we've heard from Shannon Dion with the Department of Criminal Justice Services, and she says a comprehensive review of training has not been completed in more than 20 years. But they are working on an updated review of that now, and that will most likely be completed, she says, by this time next year. She also says that this update will include revised standards in the areas of de-escalation, bias-based policing, and responding to persons in crisis. Now, several delegates have made it clear that change needs to happen soon. Here's Majority Leader Charneil Herring.
So I thank you, Ms. Dion, for your work on helping us reform and change the way that we are training our police officers. Because what I saw, and this is Charneil speaking independently, is a state trooper harass a citizen. And for any of us to sit here and be quiet and say everything is okay, I suggest that we need to take our heads out of the sand.
And still to come, more of that meeting where we're expected to hear from officials as well as members of the public. And this all comes ahead of a special session to take place in August, as well as the regular session in 2021. Working for you in Richmond, I'm Shannon Lilly, CBS 6 News.